American Horror Story 12 is set out to shock everyone, as it's expected to come out earlier than usual with a plot and cast that will take your breath away. For the first time, American Horror Story will take inspiration from a novel and adapt it for season 12 instead of doing it the old way. The American Horror Story 12, titled Delicate, will be adapting The Delicate Condition book by Danielle Valentine. Using this book gets even more interesting because the plot is quite horrific. Delicate Condition is a thriller novel about a woman who was trying hard to get pregnant, but noticed an evil person was stopping it from happening. The woman in the story, Anna Alcott, got to a stage where she became desperate to get pregnant as she was trying everything possible to make it happen. And with her busy life as an independent actress, it became even more tedious as she tried to balance her career with her exhausting IVF routine. However, it became inevitable and terrifying because despite all her efforts, something kept holding her back from successfully becoming pregnant. And Anna suspected someone was behind that, which was crazy, as her loved ones wondered why anyone would want to frustrate her plans and how the person was doing it. According to the novel, Anna could suspect someone because essential medicines needed for her conceiving journey started getting lost without any trace or cause. Also, her appointment dates with doctors were getting moved, and that was when she became sure that someone was behind it all. But it doesn't end there, because despite all that was done to make it impossible for her to be pregnant, Anna later conceived, which came with an even more significant risk. After getting pregnant, someone came into her house to steal the baby's ultrasound photograph, and she was beginning to look like a crazy woman, seeing things that weren't actually there, because even her husband failed to believe someone could be so petty to do all of that to her. Unfortunately for Anna, she lost her baby, according to the doctors, but she wouldn't believe them because she could still feel the baby inside her stomach and was still having the tiring symptoms of pregnancy. And without knowing what was going on with her body, Anna became isolated from everything and everyone else, even though she never stopped believing that someone was watching her. So she needed to find out what was moving inside her stomach if the doctors were convinced it wasn't a baby. While trying to conceive desperately, something dark and dangerous could have been planted inside her because Anna became more weakened and defenseless as her stomach grew, and it became her cross to carry, alone, since no one would believe something was amiss. With this story and more to unravel, American Horror Story will introduce one of the most significant pregnancy twists ever, and it's not the usual one where women give birth to the Antichrist. According to great critics, Delicate Condition is like a feminist update to one of the most famous horror novels of the 60s, Rosemary's Baby, and the book inspired the film of the same title, which is still one of the biggest horror films in the world to date. So American Horror Story 12 will follow a similar path to bring out one of the biggest horrors with Delicate Condition. Aside from exploring a dangerous pregnancy, the first look at the cast of American Horror Story 12 is filled with a startling surprise. The actress Emma Roberts will join the franchise again, making it the 6th season that she'll be a part of. And Emma will be taking the lead role with Kim Kardashian as the reality TV star joins the AHS world. Kim announced her casting role with an Instagram video teasing the show's first look. However, it's still unknown what role the reality star will play, but she will play an important part. Since Kim was announced, fans have taken to the internet to raise their opinions, with many not favouring the casting choice. However, the show's producer Ryan Murphy has come out to mention why Kim is an essential addition to the franchise, saying, "Kim is among the biggest and brightest television stars in the world, and we are thrilled to welcome her to the AHS family." Also, Ryan added that there's a fashionable but frightening role set aside for Kim that will leave every viewer shocked. The short story behind how Kim Kardashian got cast in a role on American Horror Story 12 is because she's friends with Ryan Murphy. However, the long form of the story is that Ryan was impressed with Kim's gig of hosting Saturday Night Live in 2021. Everyone was fascinated by Kim's funny opening monologue as she roasted her ex-husband Kanye West and other stars and spoke about her leaked tape. And many fans saw Kim's future in stand-up comedy due to how well she did. But Ryan was thinking of getting Kim in a specially written TV show, and American Horror Story 12 seems perfect for Kim to start working on something new in the acting scene. Matt Zuckery will also be joining the cast of American Horror Story 12. The actor is famous for his role in The Resident, and now that the show has been cancelled, the actor's schedule is open to be one of the main characters of AHS 12. Matt's role in the show isn't known yet and hasn't been officially announced, but it promises to be thrilling. The casting information on season 12 of the show is still minimal, but many known faces might not return for this season. For the first 8 seasons of American Horror Story, Evan Peters kept returning to the show as one of the significant leads, but he took a break in the 9th season only to return for the 10th. And Evan has been off the show since then, and he still doesn't look interested in returning because the show damaged his mental health as he continued playing major dark roles. Even while Evan was on his supposed break from American Horror Story, he also featured in another Ryan Murphy production by portraying the dangerous criminal Jeffrey Dahmer, and his experience with the Jeffrey Dahmer story affected him even more. And the actor has vowed to leave horror shows for now and focus on comedy and romantic roles. Evan said, "I'm gonna take a little break from darker roles and explore the light. It would be interesting to me to play something that's a little closer to home, a little more mundane, to explore the details of those kind of experiences." So there's yet to be a confirmation as to whether Evan will return, but based on his experiences and decision, he'll probably not be in season 12. Sarah Paulson is another regular cast member of American Horror Story, who was featured in 9 seasons of the show, just as much as Evan Peters, and the actress has also decided to stay out of the show in the meantime. The actress would like to try out other shows away from American Horror Story. Sarah said there's no big deal as to why she's deciding to take a break. She mentioned that she's always open to acting in the show, but her big concern is the regular viewers might already be tired of seeing her face. So Sarah wants to give other actresses a chance to experience the horror, screaming and running around too, because she's not the only one cut out for roles like that. Also, the actress added that she's tired because times are changing. According to Sarah, when she first started with American Horror Story, it was more of an adventure that her younger self enjoyed. At that time, Sarah even wished that it didn't end because she could do it all night and day without stopping. But now that she's getting older, she's becoming exhausted from the routine-like acting roles. Also, it doesn't excite her as much as it did in the past, which explains why she's no longer interested. So, like Evan, Sarah might also be taking a break from the 12th season. Although the casting of American Horror Story sounds so interesting already, many more actors and actresses are waiting to be revealed soon, once the filming begins. From season 1 till now, the most active showrunners of American Horror Story have been Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk, but this time around they are taking a backseat, as Halle Pfeiffer will be the lead showrunner. In the past, American Horror Story always had a room full of writers, but according to Ryan Murphy, Halle will be writing the whole show as she adapts the delicate condition novel into the TV drama. So, this season will be nothing like before, as many exciting changes are bound to happen. The showrunner Halle has been acting since the 2000s, and she's also a famous TV writer as she wrote season 3 of American Crime Story with Ryan. So, Halle is super experienced and always ready to deliver the best when it comes to horror and dangerous plots mixed with comedy. However, even though Ryan and Brad will leave the season's writing to Halle, they will still be returning as executive producers for the season. So, fans of their work should still expect to see their influence in the 12th season, as they're still very devoted to bringing the best horrors to the franchise. The good news is that the premiere of American Horror Story 12 is in the summer of 2023, and the official release date will be announced in June, as filming for the new episodes will start in May. Most of the past seasons premiere in October, which is the month of Halloween, but this 12th season will come earlier than that. The episodes will be available for streaming every Wednesday on Hulu starting this summer. So, what do you think about the first look of American Horror Story and the casting news? Are you excited to see how it will all come together this summer? As always, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching.